The EU plans to shift its focus from imposing new sanctions against Russia to enforcing the existing ones, according to diplomats who spoke to Politico. The aim is to ensure compliance with the current penalties instead of adding new ones. Negotiations on further restrictions have become increasingly complicated, as targets for new sanctions have dried up. Additionally, imposing penalties on remaining sectors would hurt the bloc more than Russia. According to a dozen member states' diplomats, the EU has been incredibly effective in rolling out 10 far-reaching and unprecedented packages of sanctions against Russia. However, the bloc must now focus on their effective implementation by tackling platforms for circumvention, said David O'Sullivan, the bloc's new special envoy for the implementation of sanctions. O'Sullivan also revealed that he had already contacted some of Russia's trade partners and that further visits were in the making. Western sanctions have proven to be less effective than EU officials projected, as the value of Russian exports to the bloc rose significantly in 2022 compared to the previous year due to skyrocketing energy and raw materials prices, according to Politico. Furthermore, Russian oil revenues last year were much higher than reported, as importers of crude increasingly paid more for the commodity than quoted prices. This buffering of the impact of Western sanctions, combined with a sweeping ban on aircraft spare parts, has not prevented Russia's state-owned carrier Aeroflot from flying, with its planes reportedly repaired and maintained in Turkey. At the same time, the EU remains reliant on a large number of Russian goods, including fertilizers, rare earth metals, radioactive isotopes, enriched uranium rods, titanium, and other essential raw materials. However, the bloc itself has left loopholes for the evasion of its own sanctions, particularly by exempting Bulgaria, Slovakia, and Hungary from an embargo on Russian oil. According to other media reports, a number of European countries have replaced direct Russian crude imports with supplies from Russian-fed refineries using third countries as backdoors.